So if you're into design or decor, table art is the kind of event you might consider.
If you're into music education, you might consider it then too. The two-day annual event is next month.
That's right. And here this morning, Stally Stoniker. That's how you say it.
Stally.
It's spelled,
Stally.
it's spelled extremely different. She's president of the Omaha Symphony Guild. Nancy Hansen has helped organize this event this year. Thanks
Hi,
for coming
Nancy.
in
Good
this
to see you,
morning.
Sally. Welcome back.
Thanks.
So
Thank you
table
for
art,
having us.
what is this? What is this deal?
Well, the Omaha Symphony Guild every year has a couple major fundraisers, and this is one of them, Table Art 2014. We've been doing table art since 2006, so it's become a kind of a signature event for us.
Yeah, what happens?
Well,
where do the tables and the art come in here?
Well, the tables are absolutely beautiful. They're creations. There's designer tables. There's also historical tables, and there'll be about 20 altogether. But a lot of the local designers and florists, they get together and then they each do a beautiful table.
And we've got pictures.
Hold on.
Wonderful.
The
There we go.
picture we're looking at now, guys, relates to the special guest who's coming to town. I'd love to look at the display so our viewers who haven't been to this event in past years know exactly what they're in for. So you were talking about who creates these tables, and they all have their own personality. Do the designers have parameters to work with, or is it sky's the limit?
It's really more the sky's the limit. It's just, and they come up with so many different things. It's just a really interesting event to see.
Yeah, is that a table?
So.
well, it's a, the
is that,
table,
table?
bed, the table. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was a couple
Eat
of
on
years
their
ago.
table
Just a
bed.
couple years back, but
Right.
yes. there's-
Yeah, but it
That's-
gives you an idea of, and some of these arrangements, these centerpieces are just, they're incredible. I don't know what else
That's
to
one of the
call them.
historical
They are,
tables
so.
there from an Omaha family. I can't tell you which one.
It kind of
but,
has that antique look.
Right.
It's
And we do have a lot
gorgeous.
of those this year as
What's
well.
the relationship between the Guild and the Omaha Symphony? How does that all tie together?
Well, the Omaha Symphony Guild, which has been around since 1957, supports the different projects of the Omaha Symphony Orchestra. One of the things we do focus on are the education programs, and a lot of those, of course, accommodate over 30,000 youth in the metro Omaha area and southwest Iowa areas. They come into your schools and do programs. They go to the Holland and do programs, and a lot of interaction with the orchestra.
Are those programs becoming more and more valuable as schools are forced to make decisions about cutting some of their own programs?
I think so. They're packed. I mean,
Yeah.
because we as a guild are heavy into volunteering for these programs, and they come to the schools, and and they have different themes every year. This year, I think they're focusing a lot on sound and acoustics and scientific type things.
Yeah.
Well, I remember when I was a kid, at Harrison Elementary School, the musicians would come in and do some sort of performance or display.
Well, and it's the money you raise that helps sustain those programs. We were looking at a picture, and I said that ties back to a well-known designer. Who are you bringing to Omaha?
Michael Rahm. We are really excited about this. This is our signature for this year, the cream and sugar. And I know Nancy and I have both been shopping a lot for Michael Rahm, and maybe you might want to tell them about that silent auction we
He's
have.
so
we
well
have-
known.
He is
People
well known.
know these.
And he does specialize in art. He's an American-born artist, and he spent a lot of time in New Delhi. So he's beautiful. Everything is hand done by his craftsmen.
A well-defined aesthetic.
So-
In the shapes, in the elements of nature, in the texture, the hammering, and all of that. I mean, you know his pieces
Yes.
when you see
Right.
them.
They truly
What about
works
some
of
of
art.
the other auction items, not just from him? Who else?
We do have a golf outing with the musical director, Thomas Wilkins, and that'll be at the Happy
He's
Hollow
a
Club.
great guy.
He is.
Is
And
he a
it's
good
actually
golfer?
a lot of
Is he
fun.
golfing?
No,
That will be
I
fun.
saw him at the U.S. Senior Open last summer. I was just walking along. and I
Yeah,
said,
he's
"Wait
a lot.
Does he golf? Is he a
Yes.
good
Oh,
golfer?
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
Yes.
he's good.
Very
He's
good.
into- What else do you have up?
There's
on
also
the
a
auction?
dinner with Ernest Richardson, who is the resident conductor, and that'll be fabulous also. It'll be catered in at a wonderful house in Omaha, so it'll be a fun time.
It's really a two-day
So-
event, right?
It is a
And
two-day
there's
event,
a preview
the 5th
party.
and 6th.
You were talking about that preview party?
Yeah.
Yes.
We have a preview party with pianist David Gerard will be playing this year. And again, the silent auction and tables will be available there.
Tempt our viewers for that preview party. What's great about that compared to just going on March 6th?
Well, you'll get to meet Michael Rahm personally, who will be at the party, and that's a more laid back, you come and go type of open house. It's a good way to kick off the event. We've had some events leading into table art through the year, but this is the actual beginning.
And then the
It'll be
luncheon
very
is the next day.
festive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is March 5th and 6th. Tickets are not available through the website. So what's the best way to get them? Just calling Amy there?
Right, call Amy and she can refer them to us. All right, we'll get you one.
342-3836.
And thanks to Borsheims. I know they were
Portia
They are
does a fabulous
instrumental.
job.
instrumental in getting Michael to Omaha. So
Every year they're our sponsor. And
thank you, Sally. It's good to see you.
Great
Thank
to
you
see
so
guys.
much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you for
much.
having
Guests of the
us.
Morning Blend start their day with coffee from Pears Gourmet, the official coffee of the Morning Blend. And to learn more about Pears, go to OmahaMorningBlend.com. Click on the Pears logo right on the homepage.
Today's picture of the day features one curious little girl, and we'll explain how you can get your shots to us.
Yeah, and tomorrow, one of the most popular people living in Nebraska. Think about it and see if you guessed who. We'll tell you who when we come back.